Hi everyone, Chris here. So I hope you're well. So what is my everyday tech carry? The items that I will be taking with me to the studio where I normally record my videos once the world gets back to normal. My mobile phone, my tablet of choice, and any other accessories that I deem necessary. And of course, the bag to carry it all in, which happens to be right here, the Communterpak version 2. This was sent out to me from a company called Funk Street Outfitters. They are sponsoring this particular video.
The bag has a nice minimalistic look. I do like the fact that everything's in black here. So black, why black? Well, it's not going to age too bad, I think. It's not going to show the dirt, is it? So the materials used, high quality, very good stitching. I can't see any faults with it at all. And it does seem like it's going to be able to take quite a beating here with the materials they've gone with. Now the latch I do like. This can be operated just one-handed. So when you're wearing it, you can just pull on it and you can simply just throw it back in place and it clips back together. So we've got the Funk Street logo right here. And up the top we do have a reflective strip here. So that's for safety, of course, and good to see that that is there. And on the back, good padding as well, very nice. Now this bag is lightweight. It only weighs about 380 grams, which is 13.5 ounces. And we do also have this right here. So they include in the bag not only the pad for the strap here, so you can wear it slung over your shoulder or strap it around your waist. This particular detachable action strap, I think they call it, is for when you are on the go. So if you're riding a bike, you can use this to secure it in place. So there are two pouches right here for your accessories or other things you want to take along. I'll show you what I've got in this bag. So you can put the zips in the inside here. I prefer to do this because then it's hidden away. And if it's going to be raining on you with this bag, I mean, this covers the top here, and the design of these zips too as well is supposed to prevent any water from getting in. So those are those splash resistant ones. Now, what have I got in the right pocket right here? So this is where I keep my power adapter I used to charge all my tech, and a Type-C to Type-C cable. So this Type-C to Type-C cable is from ASUS. Now this one is super high quality, great length to it as well. I think this one's about 2 meters in length, so very long, but it is rated to 100 watts. Definitely covered there in terms of the output with the cable, because the charger that I use is just 65 watts. Now this is also from ASUS. It supports Qualcomm's Quick Charge 4 Plus. It does also support various other tech that I review, including those Chinese tablets with Power Delivery 2 support and Power Delivery 3. And it also does charge my Nintendo Switch Lite, which is great. So I keep those there in the right pocket. And then in this pocket on the left, that's where I keep the ASUS power bank here. So this one is 45 watts. It supports Power Delivery 2 and also Quick Charge 3. So it doesn't support Qualcomm's Quick Charge 4, unfortunately. Now for the pouches in the middle here, there is this little tiny sleeve for your phone, and that's going to fit most phones. Now I've got a large phone here. This is from Xiaomi, well, Redmi, their sister brand. It's the K30 Pro Zoom Edition. So this is a value flagship phone with a Snapdragon 865. My particular model has 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. Now, what is really nice about this particular phone here is it has no notches, no cutouts. It's a full, nice, flat screen Super AMOLED panel with almost 1000 nits of maximum brightness, and it has an in-screen fingerprint reader. Now, so far, using this particular phone for about a week, I absolutely love it. Great battery life, the build quality is excellent. And yeah, the pop-up camera, maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea. A lot of people seem to question the reliability of these pop-up cameras, but I don't actually take a lot of selfies, only for my reviews. Overall, probably the biggest thing which would keep me from maybe not keeping this phone forever, well, for a year or so, is the camera performance. So it does have a 64 megapixel camera and takes fantastic video. When you look at the stability, the sample here, and even 6K video upscaled to 8K, but it's the cameras, they're just not going to compete with even last year's flagships. So for example, the P30 Pro or my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, which was my main phone until I started to use this one, will still take a better photo. That's really the only thing. Apart from that, loving this phone. Okay, then in the main pouch here for your tablet, of course, this one has like a nice microfiber inner to it, and I didn't even bother using a case. Well, I've got the keyboard type cover here for my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6, and this is a fantastic tablet. I absolutely love it because it's got a brilliant screen on the display, 4 speakers, very nice loud sounding speakers, and if no one's actually heard these speakers before, and when I give them a demo of them, for the thinness of this tablet and the size of it, they just kind of are taken back and go, wow, that actually sounds really amazing for a tablet. Not only that, I mean, the battery life is pretty good. I'm getting around 6 to 7 hours, depending on what I'm actually doing with it. And really good build quality too. It's excellent. Typical Samsung here. The keyboard's nice to type on, however, a little bit cramped. You know, it's only a 10.5-inch tablet. But overall, I love it. And I can edit videos on this. I do my daily work on it. I check my emails. And I don't really game on this device here because I don't really like touch controls for gaming. And that is why I have right in the middle, I've got my Nintendo Switch Lite here. Now, I'm a bit of a latecomer when it comes to Nintendo Switch because I didn't get the original first model. I got the Lite one because I got it for an excellent price. I think it was only like 180 euros. But I do love it as a good timeout device. But when I need a bit of a break from filming, doing my reviews, I can just have a quick go of a game. Now, I've got a few titles here that are going to take me hours and hours to finish, and I don't really mind because it's good when I'm waiting, say, for a DHL delivery to come with a new device. Then I know I can't start recording a video. At least I can game a little bit just to kill some time and take my mind off things. Now, there are still a couple more internal pouches here. We've got 2 more, but there's also this here for a stylus or your Apple Pencil. I've just placed a pen in there, and there's a little zip pouch here. So when I open this one up, this is where I like to keep all my loose little bits and pieces. So this is where I have, for example, my USB pen drives and SD card and whatnot goes in there, which is a great place to keep it. And then on the side here, there's actually a little pass-through. So that means there's a hole in the bottom right in this little pouch that leads to this one here. So you could have either device charging right in this pouch. For example, my Jabra Elite 75Ts could be in here charging and keeping the battery bank in the middle. You can pass that through to these pouches, which is nice and handy. Now the Jabra 75T Elites are my go-to TWS Bluetooth 5 earbuds because they sound excellent to my ears and they have quad mics on them, so excellent for placing calls. They haven't overlooked the voice call quality with these ones. Now they are expensive. You pay a premium for premium sound. Type-C charging as well on these, which is great. My only complaint really is the fact that the audio sync isn't perfect. There is a fraction of a millisecond delay between audio and video. And there is one other tech item that isn't in my bag, but I am always carrying this one around. In fact, I'm wearing it, of course. It's my wearable, and that is the Honor Magic Watch 2. So this, I think, is a great smartwatch. If you need a smartwatch that has excellent battery life, but very good tracking, GPS tracking, heart rate monitors on there as well. It can even monitor your oxygen, blood saturation levels too, which is a new thing that just came through with a update with a patch. And I find the GPS accuracy is actually very good. Now, a lot of the watches I have tested in the past, while the Amazfit was off quite a bit with the GPS, and this one isn't. It's only about like 5% or so. And then the battery, it goes for about, I'm charging it about every 10 days, 11, 12 even.
So what did you think about my daily tech items there? So the phone, the review is currently being worked on. That is the Redmi K30 Pro. I should have it up in about 4 days, 3 days after publishing this particular video. Now, it may be my phone, I think my main phone is what I'm using for now, and I do plan to keep and hang on to it for a while. The only thing is really just the cameras. It won't match my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and I didn't expect it to, but I just hope that they improve the firmware, the camera quality just a little, just tweak it so I can get a bit more out of that. Now, the reviews of also the Elite 75Ts, those are the TWS earbuds, that is in the channel. There is a link down in the description for my reviews, also of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 if you're interested in that. Now this one just recently got Android 10 and it has improved things. I really wish that Samsung had a slightly larger model though. I'd love to see, say, a 12-inch version would be really good. And that gives us a wider, more comfortable keyboard to type on. Now the Communterpak version 2, if you are interested in this one here, there is also a link in the description of this video that will take you over to the Indiegogo campaign. So it will initially be selling, due to that campaign launch, for about $70 US. That does include free shipping, and you save, I think, about 25 US over what the price is going to be, the normal price at least later on, so do check that out there. And it is overall a good pack. I do really like it for tablet users out there, so your iPad, 11-inch models, anything smaller, this tablet of course. However, it won't cater at the moment because of the size. It's not going to fit the iPad Pro 12-inch version. So if you're a 12.9-inch user or you use, say, a Surface 6, then sadly, this pack's not going to be able to fit those tablets in it. So hopefully, maybe in the future, they will have a larger model. I guess if this one does well, they'll probably end up making a larger bag there. So thank you so much for watching this video here, my daily tech carry. I hope you did enjoy it. Now, do subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will have plenty of up-and-coming reviews and more interesting gear and tech that I'll be covering. So see you in the next one.